All right, everybody, welcome to the House of Jay Wilson. I hope you all are doing well as you all are coming in. Come on in, come on in. Oh, let me fix this camera a little bit. All right. You're the only one I want. You're the only one I need. Finally, we put love on top. You're the only one I want. You're the only one I need. All righty, y'all. Give me a minute. Let me see who on here. Ooh, Lord. Hey, Locked and Lovely, and just trying to figure it out. And how y'all doing? Drinking my little coffee. Okay, let's get out of this lane. You're the only one I want. Did they get lemon, baby? I don't know if they got lemon to hang up or not. We gonna talk about that, y'all. I'm gonna just let everybody get in. Oh, Jesus. We gonna talk about that. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Give me a minute, y'all. Ooh, let me turn this heat down. Oh, God. So it is about 57 degrees here. It's raining, but I'm a little concerned about maybe the weekend because it's supposed to be freezing. Y'all know what this rain is going to do when it freezes, right? So he woke up and went to, oh, Lord. Hold on for a minute. You're the only one I want. You're the only one I need. Okay, y'all. He woke up and went to Envy's. Child, wait a minute. You getting up drunk and child, hold on. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Let me get my camera together, though, y'all. My camera is not together today. Okay. Ooh. All righty, y'all. So let's talk about this limit situation. This is what I'm going to say to King Payne. King Payne, do your show. If you have three popular beef sector people will watch. Maybe this superstar syndrome. Do you all see what's going on? Limits. Just stay humble and just be a part of the show. Cause right now, the show ain't even doing no taping yet, and all of this drama is ensuing, and it ain't even no taping done yet. And then you're coming after King Roman News, and you drinking, and I've been drinking, I've been drinking, you've been drinking, and Lemon, that's why I was asking you how old you were, because man, you are in your 30s. You better give your kidneys a break before you have fatty liver disease, and the next thing you gotta watch that Lemon. I mean, to the point that you blanking out and stuff. Oh, and the people that he acted. Well, don't do that. Don't act like that. It's crazy. So again, you all, I don't know what's going on with Lemon. I just hope, Lemon, you a good guy, but you got things going on that ain't so good. And the drinking is one. And it always seems like the drinking is an excuse for you to have bad behavior. And that's not a good thing. I don't know. But yeah, he was talking to Shamar, and it's just like, is it that serious? Is what you're talking about that serious? The show ain't even started yet. How you doing all of this and the show ain't even started yet? Y'all drama queens and kings, y'all doing too much. acting like another content creator. I ain't, y'all need to stop. Girl, I swallowed that coffee wrong. Woo! Let me drink some more coffee. I'm sounding like Castro Cannon smoking that weed. Mm. So, Lemon, just be humble. What's up, y'all coming in? I see you, Hershey. I see you, Miss B. I see all of y'all. Come on in, come on in. Hey, y'all, come on in. But this is the thing, Lemon. Hey, that binarity. Okay. What's up, binarity? Binarity, why is somebody saying you was dancing behind a woman and you kept getting closer and closer and closer? They said you was almost in that woman's DNA. Now, somebody was saying that, binarity, and you know that ain't me because I don't be in your business like that. But anyway, they ain't no, hey, that's what they said. They said you be real close to women and stuff. And they said you done been married like 3 times. My God, today. Jesus. Anyway, that's what they said about Nerdy. They said you was dancing behind this lady. You kept on getting closer and closer. They said you was almost in that lady's DNA. That's what they said about Nerdy. And they said you've been married quite a few times. I don't know about Nerdy. That's what they said. I don't know you like that. Look, Kim Chi, I don't know you like that. That's what the girls said. So anyway, about Nerdy, that's what they said. They said you was giving very creepy vibes. I don't know. And they said you about 5'4". I don't. And then by nerdy, why they saying that you hate black people and you dark as this right here? Baby, you about dark as this cup. I know you ain't being racist and you about that dark. Okay, you about dark as that cup. The only thing, you got them Chinese eyes, but that's it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, Lord. Now, look, I don't have problems with binarity because binarity has been a blessing. But binary, I'm gonna report the news just like you report the news. But I'm just telling you what the people say. I don't really have an opinion because I don't know you like that. But it just keep on coming up, pervy, creepy, real short. Don't like black people. But binary, you about that color right there. You blackanese. Okay, you blackanese. How high is you blackanese? Black Korean, okay? And you, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe you're racist. And they said you're having trouble on your job. They said that now you want to cry racism, but they said you be kikiing with that mess. Now I don't know, Binary. I don't know, but Binary, I don't know you like that. But damn, these people know a whole lot. Do they? Is they gonna write a biography on you? Binary, the early years. I'm like, is they gonna write a biography on you? Jesus, they know everything. Okay, I don't know how I got here, but let me get back to limit. But binary, that's what they say. Now, binary, I don't know you like that. I ain't doing all that research. You don't click links, and I understand you click lemon link because you like lemon. You and lemon like that. Y'all thick as thieves. But y'all thick as thieves. You said y'all good now. But I want to know, binary, are you racist? Because I don't believe that, and I really want to hear out your mouth because they said you got a problem with black women. And now they said now you got a problem on your job. They said you're having problems on your job. Oh my God. But I'm like, how they know all that, binary? I don't know how these girls be knowing all that. Y'all be the people too much. My God, today. Binary is definitely black. He about that color right there. And I'm like, okay, well, binary, that's what they said. So I don't know. I don't know. I hope everything work out for you. Because again, people need to go to work and enjoy their job. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna move right along. Hmm. Ooh, this coffee is good. Okay, y'all. Let me get myself together today. So, at any rate, so we talking about Lil Lemon. So Lil Lemon is drunk. He went to bed on the thing. Somebody said they heard sniffing. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he got allergies like Bree, but he was sniffing over there. He been sniffing. He been sniffing. So he was over there and he was fighting with KRN and all over Shamar. Now, let me say this. Y'all always talking about we ain't gay, we ain't gay, we ain't gay, we ain't gay, we ain't gay. Okay, we get it. We get it. Y'all say y'all ain't gay. But why are you telling Shamar that KRN, all he want to do is do you, and you shouldn't talk to him? And it's almost like you jealous that Shamar was talking to KRN. Are you intimidated by KRN? Huh? I would have had your daddy, but your memory was playing. Hey, is that what it is? Because that's very gay. That's very gay. I'm like, what's going on here? That's very gay. You know what I'm saying? And KRN was trying to be very respectful, and you was acting crazy. And the more you drank, the more belligerent you got. And I think that drink is true serum for you. I think that drinking is the real you coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Okay? I think that drinking is the real you. And you be speaking from your heart when you drunk. And let me tell you something. Lemon, don't go on that show being no alcoholic. You're going to put yourself in the worst light. I'm telling you. And Lemon, look, you ain't the star of the show until you get to the show. Come on, man. Humble yourself. Don't get me wrong, Lemon. When you on your show, do your big one. But come on, man. Humble yourself. You the star of the show. And let me tell you something. Baby, they make you look like a whole fool. You better chill out. Chill out. And you drinking and stuff. And let me say this. You should be cordial with people you may be working with. You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to sabotage King Payne's show? I'm just asking because y'all doing some crazy stuff. Okay? Now let me go on to Lady Snoop. Let me say this first of all. Lady Snoop, click my link. The views expressed by Lady Snoop is Lady Snoop. I was just asking the question. Something out. And King Payne is always welcome to click this link to give his side of the story. But now let me say what Lady Snoop did say. Lady Snoop said that it was a real show. Lady Snoop said she enjoyed every aspect of the show, even getting her ass whipped. She just didn't like it because she got her ass whipped for free. Okay? She said she was supposed to be getting some of that lituation money, and she said her lituation money ain't come through. But now Snoop also said that she didn't show up for the reunion. Okay? Now, if Nene Leakes don't show up for the reunion, but housewives is gonna get her reunion money. I don't know, but I don't know the contract. I ain't in it. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm on the outside looking in. Okay, but Snoop that everybody was related to King Payne. He said the security guard was related to King Payne. King Payne is a family affair. Maybe King Payne said everybody gonna get some of this situation money. Okay? So Snoop said that everybody was related. And then she said it was a lady who gave up her children foster care and admitted it, but nobody could say anything about it. So it was a lot of things over there. Now, Snoop also said that she didn't want to give up her bed. Now, Snoop, you can't be going over there making up the rules. If you're supposed to be getting up your bed and you lost the challenge, then give up your bed. Now, Snoop said that she had her own room, but she said it was just a two-bedroom house. Snoop said she got up early in the morning so she could get to the bathroom. But I did not hear anything negative about the show. The only thing Snoop had a problem with is she ain't getting money. Snoop said it wouldn't even have been an issue if she got her money. But since she didn't get her money, she got something to say. Now, Snoop said that ass whooping was the best thing that happened to her because now she popular. Now she popular. Okay? Back then you didn't want me. Now I'm on you all on me. Okay? Snoop said like in the 80s, you caught the vapors. Child, please, you work for UPS, you caught the vapors. That's what Snoop is saying. She said, back then you didn't want me. Now I'm popping you all on me. Okay? So Snoop, girl, is getting offers all everywhere, baby. Valencia. Okay? Valentino. Okay? Gucci. Prada. Versace. Baby, all of them calling Snoop now. Okay? That's Snoop. Even Law Roach want to work with her now. Okay? Because, baby, she is all famous now. Okay? Y'all don't sleep on Snoop. So that's Lady Snoop, right? So, but now Snoop said somebody opened the door on her. Okay. Okay, I ain't seen it. So you trying to creep up on somebody and they turned around and whipped your ass. That's what I saw, but hey, I wasn't there. I was not there. I was not there. But I want to give a shout out to Lady Snoop for coming on and telling her little side of the story. She was very animated. She said she's getting her lawyer and she couldn't talk about a lot of things because it's under investigation. So we're going to see what happened. Okay? Yes, Rip Valentino. That's right, Castle, because Snoop was getting ready to work with him. After that beat down, Valentino and Law Roach was calling Snoop. Everybody want to work with Snoop now. Snoop, Snoop, Snoop. Snoop, Snoop, Snoop. So anyway, now Snoop was up also questioning these men's sexuality. She was questioning their sexuality. She was saying, how is you asking somebody, do you want to do them? Now, I don't know if Goosey was, but I mean, maybe Goosey was asking, but that's a little merch. And it's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And can I say this? I think the gays and the lesbians and the transes, I think they holding back. They stand back because they know that some of these men are gay. But we are always accused of making everybody gay. But y'all can see it for yourself. Some of the stuff they say out their mouth, even gay people don't even say. It's beyond gay. Like them beyond burgers, them beyond meat. Baby, this is beyond gay. Okay, this stuff is predatory prison mess. Okay, this is Fleece Johnson, booty bandit, booty warrior kind of mess. I ain't never, it's very menacing, mixed with hypersexuality and hypermasculinity. Okay, men on men on B sector hated it, hated it. Okay, but it is giving very prison vibe, very odd. That's what it's giving to me. Very Diddy, very Diddy. I'm getting a lot of Diddy vibes from them. Very baby oil. And so I think y'all need to watch it because y'all doing more. People are questioning y'all more by your conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I think y'all need to watch that. It's really. I'm like, did he just say that? Are they doing that? So I think y'all need to be watching and monitoring yourselves. Govern yourselves accordingly. And they be the first one screaming, I'm straight. I'm straight. Okay? Okay, you saying straight. Your mouth is saying straight, but your actions are saying care. It's saying very care. Okay? Y'all saying one thing, but your actions is doing another. Yeah, we still talking about Lemon. So again, Lemon, it's giving very much Usher, Justin Bieber. It's giving very much Usher, P. Diddy, and Jermaine Dupri over there with Shamar. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like you're very protective of Shamar. And we've seen you on Shamar's platform. And I ain't gonna say I ain't trying to be funny, Lemon. You be low T flirting with that boy. And I'm like, really though, Lemon? Really though? Really? I mean, you just a better version of Castro Cannon trying to flirt with him. I'm like, oh my God. So I think Shamar would be good on the show. I think Shamar would be good on the show. He could be doing people hair and stuff. He could be styling people. Shamar Sledge. Okay, I think he'd be really good on the show. But I think Shamar need a room by himself because, baby, there is a lot of predatory spirits. I don't know about y'all, but it's a lot of predatory spirits. And I don't know. It's giving very much odds and stuff. So, but Shamar, he was, Lemon went off. Okay? He went, I'm like, okay, what did he, and then, okay, can y'all tell me, because Shireen came up a little bit to tell, and y'all pray for Shireen. Pray for Shireen. I don't know why Shireen up here. She got a pacemaker. Girl, okay, she ready to see Jesus quick. Because, baby, how you going to have a pacemaker? And he's talking about, I got a pacemaker, so I ain't trying to yell at these people. Baby, if I had a pacemaker, I would be on a cruise ship somewhere. I would not be around these YouTube people. Girl, I would be on a cruise ship around the pool somewhere. But, baby, pray for Shireen and her pacemaker that it will keep the pace. All right? But anyway, let me go right back to what I was saying. So Miss Shireen came up here and she said, Lemon just felt something. It was like the drunker Lemon got, the worse it became. Now, I was trying to figure out what King Roman did so bad. And Lemon talking about something. He's stealing his thoughts and his ideals and his content. And I'm like, how is he stealing drinking? I ain't never seen King Roman drink till he fall out. I ain't never seen King Roman drink and cuss people out. He did that, but King Roman do that sober. So how is he stealing your content, Lemon? I'm just asking. How is he stealing your content? What kind of content is he stealing? Now, King Roman has come out with a do-rag, but y'all came out that same thing. Now, King Roman don't be wearing shit, but that's the thing, Lemon. King Roman be camming up. Oh, somebody. Now, King Roman be camming up, Lemon. Now, I'm going to say that. King Roman be camming up. And we don't see you camming up, Lemon, but King Roman be camming up. Now, I will say that. My God, today. And you won't cam up, Lemon. So I'm trying to figure out how a content creator who comes on and cams up and do a live and we can see him is taking content from somebody who use an avatar. No slight. But Lemon, you have never done a show all the way cammed up. I ain't trying to be funny. So I don't know if you're taking a page from Sir King, but how can the man steal content from you and he cams up? Now, look, I didn't mention that man's side too. Please do not play with me. I'm trying to keep it peace. The Bible say, keep peace with all men. That's the Bible. Keep peace with all men. I'm trying to keep peace. Y'all trying to stir it up. God said, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall see the Lord. Okay? So I'm trying to be a peacemaker, and I'm trying to see the Lord. Stop trying to send me to hell with this foolery. Now, I ain't mentioned nothing about that man, too. Stop that. Goosey is sitting back enjoying all of this stuff. You hear me? Goosey is sitting up serving all of the stuff. But I don't really get it. I don't really get it. So my thing is, Lemon, cam up for the whole day. Cam up for the whole day and tell us what Lemon was stealing from you. That King Roman news was stealing from you. I want to know what King Roman news was stealing from you that got you so upset. Was he stealing Shamar? Was Shamar your content? I'm just asking. Is Shamar your content? I'm just asking. Because, baby, you felt, it seemed like Lemon got in his spirit with Shamar, with that Shamar situation. And I'm like, is you getting in your spirit? Now, Lemon, that's what I observed. It's not a judgment, it's an observation. And Lemon, the girls are really concerned about your drinking. You need help. You need help, Lemon. You need help. Go to AA. My name is Lemon, and I'm an alcoholic. Welcome, Lemon. You need to go to one of them meetings. What did Outspoken say? What did Outspoken say? I think Goosey, for being able to sit with the loony child. Okay. It's sad that most aren't capable of being on the show. Oh, well, I'm reading all comments, baby. All I'm going to say is, Lemon, you need to really control that drinking. Because, I can see if you sleepy and you going on, but you drunk. And again, Lemon, you done did too many things with alcohol that raises red flags. And you may cuss me out tomorrow, but I'm more concerned about your well-being. Not only am I concerned about the safety of others, because we have seen you get in a car and you have been inebriated, which could really take somebody out. Not only could you affect your life, you could affect theirs, but then, you affected your own health. And you need to be careful about that. And that's why I asked you your age limit. Like I said, I'm not your dad. But you think people are your enemies, but people who really concerned about you, they're going to say, hey, Lemon, stop all that drinking, man. It's not good for you. Oh, so somebody, can I say something, Lemon? Can I say something, Lemon? It seems like you be throwing temper tantrums. And I think Bree is kind of right. Because the same thing that you going over and off on King Roman is the same thing like with Bree. So you got mad because dragons went on over the breeze and you had a fit. Then somebody went to King Roman's channel first and you having a fit about that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong? Oh my God. Y'all see, lemon people are noticing patterns. People are noticing patterns. Or as conscious what's that man name? Conscious TV say pattern. I don't know pattern. I didn't know patterns. I didn't know patterns had 3 syllables. I thought it was patterns with 2 syllables, but the girls add 3 syllables. Pattern. And let me say this, Lemon. How are you gonna fight with the producer of the show? You know, Lemon. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this about. This is about growing up. This is about taking responsibility and growing up. It's about growing up. And let me tell you something. I don't have a problem with Lemon. I think Lemon is very talented, but I think that the alcohol is going to, yeah. Baby, Mary J. Blige had to get her life together. Now I'm gonna say this. I do like the drunk Mary J. I ain't gonna lie, cause drunk Mary J. music was no joke. Okay, I ain't lying. That 411 Mary J. drunk was no joke. I like Mary J. drunk music, but I'm happy that Mary J. got her life together. That's all. Well, let me say this, and that's gonna get me to segue into something else. Hold on for a minute, y'all. The only reason these people do this is because you all give them the power to do it. Lemon is a creation of the beef sector. Lemon talk to y'all any kind of way because y'all allow him to talk to y'all any kind of way. And as long as y'all do that, he'll talk to y'all any kind of way. Now, Lemon came up on my panel, and we always have a respectful dialogue. I told Lemon straight up. I said I try to be respectful on your channel, but baby, if somebody disrespect me, you know, you baby, just go ahead and take the thing off. But people give you what you give them. And if you allow them certain things, then they're going to continue to do it. And so I think that's the case in Lemon's case. People allow him to do things, and they continue to do it. And as long as y'all let him do it, he going to do it. That's it. Now, I'm not coming against Lemon, but yeah. Now, speaking of putting people in the back, I'm going to say this to Kim, Shasha, whatever. Dude, I don't have to give you access to my platform. Who the hell you think you are? You don't have control over my platform. You better go play with Bree. You better go play with Bree because what you did to Miss Olivia on that channel is the main reason why I don't. So Shakim was on Bree's channel, and all he did was fight with people. I don't have time for that kind of stuff. I didn't have time for him to be and Lemon to be fighting. When Lemon came over to the platform, people asked Lemon questions. Lemon answered the questions. We had a dialogue. Bree had a chance to talk to Lemon. Bree got a little frustrated. She said, "I'm done with this because you gaslight," and she went on her channel. But everybody was respectful. I wasn't disrespectful to Bree. Bree had a chance to ask her questions. Lemon had a chance to respond. It could have got out of hand, but I'm like, no. I want to hear what Bree has to say. You know, so we did that. So we prevented the foolery. But Shakim to me is another Rico, but a little bit more intelligent. And so I didn't want all of that. And if you can't abide by my rules, then you ain't coming up on my platform. But really get me is, I'm going to court. We going to court now? Okay, then definitely you're not coming on my platform. And baby, they could be talking about you like a dog. If you click that link, you ain't getting up. So you're going to realize that you're not going to sit here and talk ish about me and then expect me to just bring you up willy-nilly. Hell no. That's all I got to say. And you got your platform, and I heard you said what you said on your platform. So do what you need to do. But if you didn't have anything valid to say to Lemon, why am I going to let you on? And this is my platform. I make the decisions who come on and who come on. That's my decision. So, again, yeah, we don't have no unilateral agreement. These people crazy. Now, it is alleged that somebody is living in a Winnebago. It is alleged that somebody is living in a Winnebago with no heat, and they say that jank don't start, but somebody don't have no place to live. Now that's what I hear. And can I say this? I'm not giving you hoes access to me. If you don't like, what Fantasia said? If you don't want me, please don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. I'm like, Fantasia, go ahead and free your damn self. Don't click on my link. If I'm so bad and if I'm washed up and shit, move on. Don't come over here. That's all I'm saying. Don't come over here. I don't ever beg nobody to click my link. People click my link because they want to click my link. Notice, I have done my whole show so far, no other content creator. Okay? I want y'all to get that. So, now is it true that somebody is living in a car? Now, I heard this when Shakim was fighting ZX, and somebody said somebody live in a car, they don't have no place to live. And I heard people say that earlier. I hope that man ain't living in no car. I hope y'all lying to me. Because something wrong mentally. I ain't going to lie. Something is wrong mentally, allegedly. Somebody needs to go to the couch. And let me tell you something. These people are articulate. They speak well. But something is wrong on the inside. Y'all like these glasses or should I wear these glasses? Which one? You know, I think I'm going to wear these. I like these. Okay, I'm going to put these on later on. Okay. Trying to figure out which kind of glasses I'm going to wear today. Okay. Somebody said, I wish you an audio file cassette player was cool. I can send you the video. They have a picture of him in that car with a blanket in the back. Well, you know what? I don't have a problem with audio cassette player. That hoe just came for me, and I ain't know him, but you know, I guess he was trying to get street cred, or beef cred, and he came after me, and I dropped that hoe and blocked him. I'm like, I don't need to give you access to me. And again, when you get access to people, the first thing you do is say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Right? He don't get access to me because he acted stupid. And the same people who probably pushed him up to do it, where is he now with them? See, this is the whole thing. If you treat me with respect, you're going to get respect back. If you treat me with enmity and disdain, then you don't get access. So I'm sorry, that's not my doing, outspoken one. That's his doing. So yeah. Oh yeah, I got cases, girl. I got cases at the yin yang. So anyway, that's my thing. If you come over here with respect, you get respect. If you come over here and don't respect me, then we got a problem. You know, I heard ZX say something, and this is why I don't deal with him. Let me tell you something. Your conviction is not my conviction. Um, First of all, me being same gender loving and spiritual is my conviction. Now, I don't know. See, my thing is when you protest my life so much, then it puts a question mark in mine about yours. And my thing is, are you gay? Because at the end of the day, isn't your daughter a lesbian? Ain't that your seed? So is your seed gay? See, when you really want to get to it, I don't think you had anything to do with your daughter's lesbianism. I think your daughter was a lesbian. She was God knew her before she was even conceived. But if you want to get that picky, then you must have some gay in you because you have a lesbian daughter. Why ain't your daughter straight? And where's that high school diploma? What a high school diploma at? What that diploma do? I just think that you ignorant. I think you loud and ignorant. I think that you're trying to compensate for that high school diploma you didn't get, and and you know, and then you went to a bootleg seminary. I'm like, what? What is the King of the Messiah something seminary? And I'm just looking at you and scratching my head. My thing is this: work out your own soul salvation with fear and trembling. My thing is, you can say whatever you want, but you didn't come for me for that. And I think it's ignorant that you would even do something like that, but that's who you are. I respect you. You know what I'm saying? You know, your hustle is getting old women out their homes. Hey, it is what it is. And I'm being real. I'm being real. If your daughter is a lesbian, and if you want to get deep, that means your seed was weak. You weren't strong enough to have a straight daughter. See how stupid that gets? Maybe your daughter is a lesbian because she just happened to like women, and that's her nature. I don't know, but anyway, you can't tell these ignorant folks that, so that's why I leave it alone. And let me tell you something, baby. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna move right along from that. I'm gonna leave right along from. But that's why that hoe can't come on my platform. That's why that hoe can't come on my platform. Gays on the link. You don't like gays, and that. So my thing is, if you don't like me, if you're an opportunist. I despise that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to work with you. And in real life, I would even, yeah, I would give you $1 and say, keep hope alive in real life. Moving right along. Um, yeah. So, you know, I hope you ain't living in a car, Shaquille. But, you know, you're doing a lot. And what gets me is he's not loyal to anyone. He's another opportunist. He's looking for a host. And you notice that these people will go from platform to platform looking for a host. And I'm like, you ain't coming on my platform. And when you deny them, they're pissed because they think that they have carte blanche to go anywhere. And I'm like, I don't need you to make it pop. And if I didn't make it pop, I'm still good. I don't need you. I don't need you. Well, lesbians can have children. Y'all, is y'all ignorant? Do you know how many gay men have kids? Do you know how many lesbians? I know a lesbian has 4 kids. So the whole might be fluid. Just because people have children, that don't mean that. I know a lot of gay men in the pulpit and other places done had 3 children and they still trying to holler. Baby, y'all crazy. Cause she got cheering, and I know lipstick lesbians right now. Let me school you all. When I was a flight attendant, baby, they had a lot of lipstick lesbians. Baby, them girls would pull men and they would pull women. Do you all know? And see, that's the thing with women. Women get away with shit like that. We had a lipstick lesbian. She was getting money from the men, and she was sleeping with the women. Nobody ain't say nothing. See, this is what y'all don't understand. I know a lot of married lipstick lesbians. And they wear lipstick, they look feminine, they play the part, but they like women. It's a real world out there, people. There are a lot of fluid people out there. I don't know why y'all playing with that. You know, it's funny to me that a lot of these actors that are being exposed or accused have wives. Didn't the man who grabbed Terry Crews junk? He was married. His wife was right at the party. Now, if you don't know what a lipstick lesbian is, a lipstick lesbian will buy a dress. She goes shopping. She likes lipstick. She puts the makeup on. She gets some weave. She gets bundles, and she's very femme. But yet she likes women, and she could like men. I just think y'all sometimes it's like, have y'all been out in the world to know? And this is why they need to have a sexuality class. And this is I'm serious because people don't get it. And then they always talk about Sanjay, you always get the church men, but they to me classify as men sleeping with men like the people in prison because they don't identify with the community, but yet they participate in the same thing that the community participates in. I just think it's interesting. And and you know, people like you are just overindulgent in this LGBT. But you know what? I'm overindulgent in black issues. I deal with LGBTQIA issues because there's a lot of crap. I've seen too many friends of mine who have beat these ladies' faces, done their hair, and they're friends with them in the salon. But then when they get amongst other people, they talk about these people like a dog. And I'm like, wait a minute. He's good enough to do your makeup. He's good enough to do your hair. But among your friends, he's not good enough. Let me tell you, I had to straighten somebody out yesterday because the mayor of San Antonio is a lesbian. You know, she's a part of the community. She's very articulate, very well spoken. And somebody's like, yeah, but she's a lesbian. I'm like, so lesbians can't do jobs? I'm just asking, is that a handicap? You know, again, that's just like saying, like Donald Trump saying, I would have to check the pilot's credentials if he's black. And see, so we really got to watch it because we are not equal until we're all equal. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's just like somebody older. You wouldn't hire him because he's too old. Now, I don't like to hire older people. Well, older people come to work. Older people take their job seriously. So there are a lot of attributes about older people. See, again, that's ageism. So I'm just saying we got to be very careful with race, gender identity and orientation, age, sexism. We really watch it. And it's not because, but see, and again, it doesn't matter to you until it happens to you. Yeah, they do use sexuality as a read, and that's why I look at people, and they give these names. But now again, if somebody calls somebody the N word, they'd be ready to fight. But this is why it don't really bother me. I just look at these people and shake my head and keep on moving. But I'm looking at these guys. I don't have a problem with ghetto intellect, but what ghetto intellect was doing to the women, and what a lot of these men from these other sectors do to women, and y'all sit up here and laugh at that shit. I'm like, when a gay man and a woman fight, it is gonna be what it is, and we gonna have some words. But these jokers are making y'all look dumb. They want y'all to look thirsty, especially in the beef sector. And they will prey on the women that are popular in the beef sector, date them, drop them, and make them look stupid. And so I'm looking at ghetto intellect, and I'm like, why do you treat women as objects and not people? And I really want to know what type of woman he dates. Because he date a woman with a PhD who's self-assured and will get somebody who's a get-along person. Let me tell y'all, a lot of people want folk that they can control. I'm being real about that. Now, I can't understand as a straight man why y'all can't keep y'all teeth, why y'all be looking crazy. Now don't get me wrong, we got some booger bears in the gay community too, baby. I'm like, is you really gay with them dirty fingernails? Let me say this, and maybe I dealt with the stereotypical. I shouldn't even say stereotypical gay man. Y'all, when I was coming up, gay men had the best clothes, the best education, and the best houses. Baby, they wanted to be fierce and fabulous. Okay, baby, they wanted their teeth to look good. They was very, very matter of fact about their look, and they was metrosexual. Da da da. Baby, these new gay girls, baby, they don't care how they look. They fingernails be dirty. They toenails be all out to here. I'm like, oh my God, is you doing cocaine with your toenails? Cause why they that long? I mean, are you a part of a Marvel DC comic character that you cut and kill people with your toenails? Is you toenail man? I mean, is you toenail man? Because baby, I'm just saying, what is really going on here? Teeth be all ganked up. I'm not used to this gay. This is grungy gay. I don't know, but anyway. Oh Lord, Sparkles, why they coming after you? Sparkles, baby, they coming after you too. They said you're doing things, and you got cases, Sparkles. Let me say this, y'all, and then they want to say, but y'all entertain and Sparkles. Let me say this. I don't get into the people's deep personal life. I really don't. My thing is, I don't sleep with you. I don't pay your mortgage. I come up here to do my show. That's what I come up here to do. Now, I tell these people, these folk will dox your socks off if they can. But Sparkles come up here. Now, let me say this, and I'm not saying Sparkles is going to jail. I'm just throwing this out as an example. If Sparkles go to jail tomorrow, that don't have nothing to do with me. Don't have nothing to do with me at all. Don't have nothing to do with me at all. Yusef, don't have nothing to do with me at all. I ain't never slept with Yusef. Yusef ain't never been on my house. It's like y'all just y'all selling Yusef. Yusuf came over here once in a while, but I didn't give Yusuf what he wanted. I guess other content creators gave Yusuf what he wanted. I don't give everybody what they want. Why we calling on William Carruthers? Why why we calling on William Carruthers? Why is y'all calling on William Carruthers? Somebody said, "Girl, the projection, honey. If I had a case, do you think I would be all over the place?" Pastor, someone wrote that about official King Payne. Someone said he is like Yusuf. Well, I don't have nothing to do with that though. I don't pay King Payne. Look. Now let me say this again. I come up here for my show. I don't pay King Payne's mortgage. I don't pay his car payment. Me and King Payne ain't in no relationship. Now, have I spoken to King Payne because he's on the gentleman? He was on the gentleman's panel. Yes, baby. I don't do no background check because we virtual. We virtual. See, a lot of y'all taking on people's responsibilities that you shouldn't even take on because, again, I didn't raise him. That ain't my son. Now, I mean, you see what I'm saying? And that's why I sit back here and laugh at folks. I'm like, okay, Sparkles, don't do jail. Some of these people mentally are. Well, Sparkles, I'm just only saying that because every time you come on and somebody have an issue, they be talking about you, Sparkles. And I'm just being real, Sparkles. Like I said, I think you a hoot, but baby, the girl's trying to come after your neck. You know what though, y'all? It's so sick with these people and what they do. But anyway, people do what they got to do. I guess they feel some kind of power, and I think a lot of that is that people don't have power outside of their life, so that's what they do. That's what they do. People who got other things going. Let me say this, y'all. I barely get to watch YouTube because I got so much going outside of YouTube. Sparkle say they always do that when they got nothing to do. I hope you can drop the link. Oh, okay. I'm gonna drop the link. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. Let me say this, y'all. Enjoy your life. That's why I was telling somebody, do what you gotta do. The train, y'all. Let me say this too. The train trip is going to be May 30th, 31st. It's going to be from San Antonio to Dallas, Dallas back to San Antonio. It is come as you are. The only thing that we are going to do collectively, if enough people are interested in the train ride, we're going to try to get the same hotel block so we can save money on that. So that's what we're going to do. But if you come, all I'm going to say is the train leave at 6:38. Be there. And the train gets back at 10 o'clock at night. Figure out what you're going to do. Okay? Sunset Station. You can find any hotel. I think they have a Town Place. They have a La Quinta Inn. They have some hotels in that area. So if you want to come, you can do that. But that's up to that. That's your responsibility. The train, we're going to get together. And like I said, it's a gathering. And the only thing I'm going to promise is fun and fellowship. I ain't even promising you food. Okay, on this one, on the train ride, fun and fellowship. That's what I'm promising y'all. Okay, we got some people coming up. Okay, I see Vivian. What's up, Viv?
Come on, ride this train. Let's ride
Hey,
it.
hey,
Hey, come here, ride this train.
hey.
Hey, let's ride it. Whoa.
Out of this.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Whoa. Hey, Jay,
It's that.
What's up?
I already got my partner for my rail car, for my sleep
Uh-huh.
car.
Okay.
Yes, good.
Okay.
Yes, good. Yes, good.
I
So
know that's right, baby.
me and Vivian and another person gonna be on the train. So it's three people on the train. So that's gonna be May
Okay.
30th and 31st. So that's gonna be in May. This is
Right after my
before
mortgage.
vacation, but this is going to be in May, and we're going to take that train trip. Now, again, the train trip is fun and fellowship. You get here, you get your hotel in the morning. The train leaving at 6 o'clock. You know no planes ain't gonna be getting into San Antonio at no 3 o'clock. So you know you're gonna have to stay the night if you want to catch the train. The Amtrak will leave you. Now the grace is you can hurry up and get to Austin because I think it's a stop in Austin. Okay? But we leaving from San Antonio. And then just know that at 10 o'clock, the train is getting back to San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing we will do
That's a
collectively,
Saturday and a Sunday, people. Saturday and
Saturday and
Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. So what we will do collectively is get the hotel. So when we get the hotel, then, you know, that's a day. We'll have the whole day in Dallas. We'll spend the whole day in Dallas, and then we'll head on back to San Antonio. The fun is the journey, not so much the destination. But we're going to have fun at the destination as well. Somebody said, well, you know what? Vivian and I are saying to y'all, we all of this fighting, all of this stuff, and nobody ain't doing nothing. And we ain't trying to do stuff where people fighting and stuff. We are doing things that's going to be fun, that is going to be memorable. I mean, we still have people talking about the cruise and how much fun they had on the cruise and stuff. And those people who are on the cruise are excited about vacation, and they're excited about this train ride. Now, if you've never taken a train ride before, I think this is a good introduction into a train ride because this is an 8-hour train trip, just enough so you can get a taste of what it's about. It stops in some really nice places, and then we come on back. So if you've never taken an Amtrak train, I think this will be a good introduction. You know, there's no registration. The girls talking about something, we trying to make money off of this. Let me tell you something. The only money that we'll make off of this if you bring me something, if you bring a gift or something, because my thing is I'm going on this train ride. Even if y'all weren't going, I'm still going. The only way I said, well, maybe people want to join me. And so if you want to join me, okay, it is. It's maybe we going Dutch. Everybody have their stuff. Now, the only thing that we will do together is what the Bible said, where there's unity, there's strength. So we believe that if we have a good number of people, we can get better hotel rates. Now, I'll say this. I can get my own hotel too, because I got some, you know, some connections. But if you want to do this together, we can. It is an Amtrak. It's the Texas Limited, I think. So yes, it is an Amtrak train. Now this train will go from all the way from San Antonio all the way to Chicago. So you can catch this train. Now if I was going to Chicago, that's when I would get a sleeper room, Vivian. That's when I would get but it's going all the way to Chicago. Now, so that's what we're doing. It is an Amtrak train. And that is going to be May 30th and 31st, Saturday and Sunday. So you may want to fly into San Antonio on Friday. You might want to get 2 PTO days. Take PTO on Friday. Take PTO on Monday. Because we're going to be leaving on Saturday and we'll be coming back on Sunday. Hey, what's up, Butterfly?
Hey, Libra
Yes.
Butterfly. It's me, Vivian. Hey, Lady Sparkle. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What's going on? I was
So,
coming to the courtroom.
Sparkles. What's going on, Sparkles? Why the girls coming after you? They always coming after you. Where's Sparkles? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Sparkles. Jay, ask
Sparkle might be
Sparkles
having
about
some technical
him
trouble.
and Lemon
Y'all hear me?
talking StreamYard. Lemon didn't want
Y'all hear me?
anyone to know.
We can hear you now.
Somebody got a question, Sparkles.
No, Sparkle left. I guess she went out and coming back. Listen, y'all,
Okay.
this is what I need y'all to do though. If you going on a train ride, I need your information because we're going in. What we say, Jay?
May
May.
30 and
We,
31st.
all right, so we're going May 30 and 31st. We need your information. We need that information. We need that information by February 15th.
Now let me say this. Let me say why we need that. Because some people are like, well, if we doing it, then why y'all need that? For the hotel. We gotta know how many people are actually going. Let me say this now. I'm gonna be very clear on this. I'm gonna have my hotel. I'm gonna have my hotel regardless. But we want to make sure that everybody has a place to stay and that we can get the best price on it. We cannot book and block blocks of rooms if we don't know who's coming. So again, if you don't let us know, that means you're gonna handle your hotel by yourself. Because I don't want to get to Dallas and somebody says I don't have no place to stay. I'm gonna say God bless. I'm gonna say God bless. I'm gonna say
That
stay at the
also
train
means you're
station.
going to wait a minute, Jay. That also means you're going to handle your reservations for the train and everything else by yourself too. And don't come talk about y'all. I wasn't on the same train or near y'all. What happened? Well, you ain't give me your information, so I didn't know to put you in our car.
So all I'm
Hey,
saying to
y'all.
y'all is, if you want to do things on your own, that's fine. But don't come up and talk about something. I don't have no place to stay. I'm gonna say stay at the train station. We'll see you at 12.
Oh.
Cause let me tell you something, y'all. We ain't playing them games. We ain't playing them games. If you coming on a trip, you need to be adult. We're telling you all now. I don't want your information. The only reason why we're doing it because we want to make sure that everybody's together and. But hey, if you do stuff on your own, I'm not mad either. But I don't want to hear mess if things go wrong or you book a train because again, you better know where Dallas and the train station is as well. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, the
But we
other
are gonna
thing
go on the
is,
train
you
ride.
need your information, Jay. If you going on the train, where we going? Because how do I know you going on the train? We going on? Because just because I tell you when and where the train leaving, whatever, don't mean you gonna be on the same train we gonna be on, or even in the same car. We just trying to keep it together. If you're trying to be with us, you trying to be with us. If not,
Yeah,
we
yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand.
That's it. And I ain't mad at nobody, but let me say this. I am not dealing with complicated stuff. This is very simple. We're going to Dallas on the 30th of May, and we're coming back to San Antonio on the 31st. If you want to be a part, come on, let us know. YesPictureLady@gmail.com. If you don't, that's fine as well. We are not complicating these processes for people. It's very cut and dry. It's very cut and dry. We're here for fun and fellowship. I'm telling you, your food, Amtrak got a whole lounge car. You get all the food you need from Amtrak. We are going up. We're going to bring the cards. We're going to bring the spade games. We're going to bring the fun. And we're going to bring the fellowship. That's what I'm promising. That's it.
The
If
And
other
you've
that's
never
thing
been
is
on a
that, Jay.
train, come on. We ain't making this complicated. If you want to come with us, do what you got to do. Let Vivian know. Okay, we done did cruises. We done did Labor Day. Nobody ain't been doxxed. We don't play them games. We are very trustworthy. I know people want to act like we're not, but we're very trustworthy. We got a record. We got a good track record. But we're not forcing anybody to do anything. If you miss the train, that ain't my problem. We telling you what time to get there. We will have an itinerary for you all. That's all I'm saying. Hershey, I'm serious. If you don't have a place to stay and we giving everybody you'll stay at that train station. I ain't lying. You think I'm lying.
I lied.
Baby, we too grown for this.
And don't come there and talk about, oh, I didn't know I booked at the last minute.
Oh well,
Can
God
I
bless you.
stay in the room with you? Nope, I ain't got no
No.
room on my floor.
No.
Ooh, child.
No.
And
But
No.
hey,
people
No,
that
y'all.
no,
travel
no,
with
no,
me
and let
before,
me say this.
they know I
It
like
ain't
to stay
me.
by myself.
Yeah, we ain't mean, but my thing is people ain't playing. People are not playing. We're not playing no drama. We're not playing anything. I already know who's gonna be security coming on up, and Amtrak got good some security. We ain't playing them games. I mean, we're gonna have fun and fellowship, and it's not fussing at people, but I know how people can get. Save your money up. Save your money up. I ain't lending nobody no money. I ain't lending nobody no money. Okay? Now, my thing is this. We're
And
not
wait a minute,
asking
I'm
you.
definitely not lending no money because I have to fly into San Antonio, spend the night, get on the train, fly, go ride the train, spend my money on the train, buy my hotel in Dallas, ride back to and then get back on the air, stay in a hotel and get back on the airplane.
So
So
what
I
Vivian is
definitely ain't got
saying
no
is
money.
that's what you gonna have to do. If you don't live in Texas, that's why we're saying. And let me say this: some people may not be able to afford to do it. I get it. So if you can't go, it's understandable. All I know is I'm going to Dallas on the 30th of May and coming back on the 31st. If you want to join, come on. That's all. That is just that's it. That's all. We'll be sending information. If you're interested, yes, picture at gmail.com. I ain't arguing with nobody. I ain't fussing, but I'm just giving people a heads up because we know how to beef sexy can be. Baby, we know how to beef sexy can be. And girls be coming up. I'm just saying, this is why this is in May.
Cause you know they'll come back and
Yeah, but let me say this. Everything we're doing is pushed back. It's not like we're doing something in February. It's not like we're doing something in March. This is in May. This is in May. Vacation is in September. So you can
cause
save money.
Cause Jay, you know what they'll do. They'll come back and they'll be like, "Oh, I got the information from Vivian, and she told no, Vivian ain't told you nothing. Unless you put your name down and you send me your information for us to get the hotel room and things of that nature, I I can't do nothing for you. So don't come back on YouTube talk about Vivian sent me the information and they left me. No, unless you
Mm.
gave me a mm.
Let me say this. Amtrak is very specific. It's very matter of fact. And like I said, y'all, like I did the competition for the banner, I over told people. But because we had that little situation with the banner, we ain't playing them games. We ain't playing them games. No appearance fee, no nothing. Like I said, if you want to bless me, you can. Baby, I'm all open for blessings. But it's not required. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Now, this is a whosoever will let them come. We're gonna have a good time. Um, and I'm going to Dallas, and I'm like, well, because I'm doing the train ride in an intimate setting with me and my loved one, and then we're doing the train ride. I'm gonna go to Dallas again, but I'm like, well, why don't I invite some people in the sector? It is what it is. And then Jaycation is going to be in September, and we're working on that right now. So again, we're going to have a great time. We're going to be doing a whole lot of things. I'm getting ready to do some of those competitions. Oh yes, I am. Oh yes, I am. I'm getting one. I'm getting one ready now, and I'm gonna see who's gonna participate in it. But we getting ready to do a competition now. So yeah, yep. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna let you all know. I'm about doing stuff. I'm about being active and doing stuff. I'm not about being static and waiting for something to happen. Baby, we are making content. We don't have to wait for it. We're making it. Now let me tell you something. If only one person show up, me, Vivian, and the other person, baby, y'all gonna have some content. But we still gonna come on. We show, huh? We still gonna come on. I ain't lying. So we gonna have a good time.
I'm here for a
Hershey,
good time, not a long time.
hold on. Hershey, if he can afford to get here and get a train ticket, he is more than welcome to come. We don't own Amtrak. We don't own Amtrak. We don't. Can I say this again? We don't own Amtrak. If he can fly or take a bus to get here, get up at 6:30 and catch that train. Yeah, we don't own Amtrak. We don't own
I know that.
Amtrak.
I know that's right, child. As long as
I mean,
you
even
act
hold on,
accordingly.
even you are invited, Hershey. And Hershey, you should be able to get here since you live in Philadelphia, baby. You can catch the Philadelphia train to Chicago from Chicago right on to San Antonio. So is you coming, Hershey? Because you's a retired woman, ain't you retired? So is
Hershey
you coming?
Kisses. Yes, I'm definitely thinking
So I'm
about it.
asking Hershey, is she coming? Let me tell you something, baby. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, we're not trying to complicate stuff. We try to make things really simple and easy. We're not trying to make anything complicated. That's it. So let Vivian know at yespicturelady@gmail.com. You can hit her up. Hold on for a minute, y'all.
Now, what the girls summoned me to the courtroom for now?
Now,
Let's
so
see.
there are a couple of things, Lady Sparkles. People were saying that Lemon didn't want you to tell something because y'all was on the back page of StreamYard together, and they said that you and Lemon was doing something. They want to know what was that about.
The girls want to know. Well, let them keep guessing. That's all I'm gonna say. Let them keep guessing. Um, as far as this court shit, these lies and these alibis, people will be handled accordingly. 'Cause like I said, I know the Philadelphia whore that it came from, and those are her charges. Her and her baby father, bend over baby father. You know, the one that's messing with a white man.
Who you
See,
talking
I
about? I
don't.
don't
I,
put a name on it, boo. I don't know.
this
Y'all be talking
uh
stuff and y'all be talking
this
in
T
riddles and stuff.
I I T sector a T sector scavenger all about the trees. She was kicked off of YouTube, you know, but they went and faked some documents and lied, and it just was a big sad mess, you know. And then Tulsa, who I actually ran into last night, she went and furthered it, you know, being a gopher for trees. So, you know, but like I said, people gonna say they're gonna do anything. They're gonna come at your vacations. They're gonna come at people, any little lie they find, any little thing they find. That's just a part of being great, you know. But
Yeah,
ain't nothing
somebody
with me
said
with no
now
kids.
why
I
he
wouldn't be.
act like it's something more than what it is.
Well, y'all want to
Mm.
know. So what's the tea? Y'all want to know. Y'all invested. I'm not.
Well, they said you
It
was
is what
behind the
it is.
scene with Lemon doing something, baby. I don't know. That's what the
Yeah,
girls say. I don't
child,
know. Don't
shame
get
on
me the
me.
line.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
get
let
me
them
the
keep
line.
guessing. And like I
All
said,
I
let them
know
keep
is though you
guessing.
was talking very nice to Binary. I hit you up on the end,
Child,
Binary. I hit you
I
up. I'm like,
binary.
oh,
Why you calling
I'm
that
like, oh,
binary? Binary,
he was here this
binary
morning,
is
but the
funny.
girls, huh?
Binary is funny. You were here this morning? Ooh, hi,
Oh,
binary.
Binary was here. He was here this morning, but Binary, they said that Binary was dancing behind this lady so close that he could have been in her DNA. They
What
said Binary be
idea?
doing some
Child.
freaky stuff. Anyway, child, let me look. Ooh, I like these
Okay.
glasses a little better. I think I'm gonna wear these glasses today. I like these glasses. I'm gonna wear these glasses instead of
Okay, I
these.
like that shirt, Jingles, and that green, that green. Don't be green, honey. Be in between. Yeah, but these, you know,
Girl,
these
yes, I
people,
got this. All I'm
long
wearing
money.
all of Zara today. Zara pants, Zara shirt, Zara top. Yes, all Zara today. All Zara today.
Zara, not basic, but Zara.
Then we got Zara
Hey,
today,
kitty.
and so yeah, and I wore my Burberry Hero. Ooh, I love that Burberry Hero. I am sick
What's the
of
matter?
Lemon getting
Sour.
himself in. Uh, yeah, but I don't know what he and Sparkles was talking about. It must have not been anything big. I don't know.
It wasn't.
So
It wasn't. But you know, I'm gonna let
okay,
people use their
he's okay.
imagination.
So
That's what they
what do you
gonna
think
do.
about Lemon and KRN Sparkles because they said that
I don't
Lemon
know.
act
I
like
was trying to figure it out. I was on Trisha's last night because she popped up again. Talking about what the F. And guess who I seen up in the shadows, honey? Why was Brian over there talking about he'll be dead, but he'll be at I think the YouTube streets. I'm like, Brian, what the hell is you talking about?
oh
Child.
yeah, he's shading Trish. He's shading Trish. He's shading Trish.
Child.
Now here we are. We're
Yes, we
gonna
do.
have a train ride and we're gonna have a vacation, and Trish still gonna be doing this YouTube award thing, girl. Anyway, look. I am being shady. I ain't trying to be shady. I am being shady, girl. I'm like, could you
Child,
please, girl? I would rather her to go to Papa Do's and pass out certificates
oh,
and then televise it. I'd rather her do that. I would even give her points of that being a YouTube award. Going to Papa Do's or
child,
somewhere and giving people some certificates. You don't even have to get the trophy. Just give a certificate.
child. I hope they give a instigator YouTube award because
Diamond
that's what
said,
people
"Don't do
need.
my Trishy." Diamond, I'm trying not to do your Trishy,
Okay.
but girl, how long have we been dealing with
How
this
long
award
Trish been
thing?
doing this? She said it was a lot
How long
going
has this
on.
been going
I don't
on?
know if there's
How
a lot
long has
going
this been
on.
going on, Diamond? Now, Diamond, even you can't even savage that. How long has this been going on?
Oh yeah, Trish said Jason hit her up trying to ask her for money or some shit. These people is child.
I'm so
Mm-mm.
out of that. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. But like I said, Trish
Yeah,
said
but
she gonna have it.
you know what would be interesting? I meant to tell Trish. It'd be interesting if Lemon and Karen fight and then Ness and K Fit fight. That would be, interesting. But I don't know. I don't think so. K
Well,
Fit
we don't know,
get
but
her
I
off.
don't know. Now I'm wondering, is Lemon and KRN still gonna do this show?
What show? They got a show coming up? Oh God.
Oh, come on, where you been, Sparkles? I mean, Sparkles, you everywhere, but you nowhere. You know King Payne is doing this show.
Oh, I don't watch King Strange. Yeah, now that's when y'all want to talk about
Okay,
some
well,
Mexico children. Y'all want to talk about some
okay.
Mexico children allegedly, honey. Okay, I ain't saying,
What
but
you
I'm
mean? What you
saying.
talking about, Mexico cheering?
Somebody was saying, shout out to Sherelle and Perry, Sherelle's Pearl and Perry. They after they swept King Dusty up, some talk had came out a couple of years ago about something about Mexico Mike was supposed to be allegedly doing something with children or something happened with a child or some crazies. And
Well,
that's
my
what
thing
y'all
is,
need to be focusing on. Cause I
So my
love
thing
to.
is, do they? Well, hold on, no. Do they have the evidence? Do they have the paper? Do they have court
What the
documents? I
hell? I
mean,
know, but I don't. I think if they had went and found some documents that he was something about burglary and all kind of craziness, I said, but I
well,
don't.
I need to see it. I need to see it because girls will make up stuff. They said that the church owned
Yeah,
my
they
house,
will.
so they always making up
They
shit.
what?
So you gotta have documents.
They what? They did something at your house. I mean, they made something up at your house. Oh, child. Mhm. I don't know, but like I said, I
KRN
don't think.
never said confirmed he was doing the show. Jay Wilson.
Oh.
Uh huh.
My thing is, they was just, Lemon was giving him his accolades. So how the hell he go from Lemon giving him his accolades
Alcohol,
to
alcohol, alcohol,
oh,
alcohol,
oh,
alcohol, alcohol,
yeah. Now I caught
alcohol.
some of your lady Snoop side of the story. I want to hear King Strange side of the story because
You know
it's
what?
a
I would
lot
love to
going
hear it
on.
too because my thing is though. My thing is you didn't show up for the reunion, and that could have been major. I don't know.
Mm. Snoop, I know some people are saying Snoop made milking
Well,
this,
well,
milking
okay.
this,
Well, my thing
milking.
is this. Okay, so for this person who's saying y'all telling me the truth, then come up here and tell me. See, this is again. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what St. James said. Y'all always want us to tell it, but y'all got all the information, but y'all want to be keyboard gangsters. The link is there. Tell us the truth then. Tell us the truth. What kind of documents do you have? What do you have for this? Come and tell it. Tell it. Don't tell it. I ain't calling you a liar. I'm just saying that I'm not gonna take your word. I don't know you. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know you. Find myself
yeah,
in court because of something you said and you don't have no evidence. It's alleged. It's
yeah.
alleged.
I
Now,
said
if you got
alleged.
all of this, if you
I
got
ain't getting
all
too
of this
far.
truth, bring it up. Bring it up.
That's like with me.
Bring it
Y'all
up.
looking at some dumb shit that was doctored and all of that shit. Like I said, all of them calling crackheads that sit over there, they sit behind a phone, okay? And they sit behind these computers and talk all that shit. Obviously, I would have been in jail. I don't do jail. Besides going to visit, and I ain't did that in years. Going to visit somebody. Jail
Who
ain't
you
no place for
visited in
nobody
jail?
to be. A few, people, family members, and when they be roughing people
Okay.
up and putting their hands on
Roughing
people,
people up.
But
Okay.
but, but
Okay.
yeah, but like I said, these people, they make up. And people just need to say. You could tell
Let me say
people
this. I'm
to
not
stop
trying to
these
be
bullies.
funny, but when you all are bringing those serious allegations, bring the shit. Because all I think is nothing but hearsay until you bring something solid. That's all I'm saying.
And like I said, me and King Payne never had a problem. We just was on opposite sides. That's where all of this stuff started. Is the stemming of,
Oh, okay.
oh, let's
Well,
find
no, no,
something
no,
that
no, no.
gonna spark.
I agree with you. I agree with you because people, if they're talking about something, Jay, somebody said you were going, y'all don't got no paperwork. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm gonna be right in San Antonio,
Where you going,
Oh,
Jay?
San Antonio, Dallas,
Jay,
back,
where you
okay.
going again?
San
Well, I am
Antonio, Dallas,
trying.
back.
And May
Yeah, we
3rd,
riding on the
yeah.
train. May 30th and
Okay,
I'm
shit.
gonna
31st.
ride the Tranquil City DJs and ride it up. Child, yes, honey. And I'm thinking about
Oh
going to the
Lord,
couple
Hershey
of
said click the link. My thing is this. So again, you all, the link is down, but I'm just
Oh,
saying.
Hershey clicked the link. Hershey
Somebody,
is
hold
elite
on.
now.
Somebody
Hershey
said
is fine.
allegedly, Clean Roman didn't say he was going to the show. Sounds like we're talking about two different things. Yeah, we are. Okay, I agree with you with the King Roman thing, but I thought you were talking about the King Payne situation. Because I was like, I don't know that because somebody just said that it's alleged that King Roman and some Mexican people, and I'm like, well, y'all got the paperwork. I don't play that. I don't play that just throwing stuff out there
I
willy
just
nilly.
happened to hear it, but I ain't, like I said, I ain't get too far into that story because Sherelle and them, they've been saying some of them ain't credible either. It just
Listen,
was
Well, my
certain
listen.
thing is
doctors
this:
that
I'm
just
gonna say
be
this.
bold, but
Y'all
hold on,
bringing
be
up
bold
stuff.
and hold on, be bold in your lie. If you're gonna lie, be bold in it. Come and tell it. Be bold in your lie. Okay,
But
that's
Vivian, I
all. Go ahead,
definitely
baby.
agree. If it ain't
I'm
verified,
gonna
like
say
Kestrel
this.
said, yeah,
We need
don't.
to stop repeating stuff unless we got timestamps and proof that because you don't want to be the one in court being sued for defamation because you just said something that was wrong about somebody.
Or
Not
as
gonna be
Bless
me.
Rock can say, defamation.
Ain't gonna be me.
Man, bless
Bless
Washington.
Rock can say, I ain't getting sued for no defamation. I said, what was that defamation? I ain't mad at Bless. Bless used to be making up some words, baby. Defamation and all them
That's
words.
right. It's just about dopey.
There's no proof of the allegation against the Fish King Payne. So you're right, Catherine. That's what I'm saying.
So
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know.
So
What
The
all
is
I'm
it?
saying
reason
is
I
this is a
said that
lie.
is because people come up on your platform and they say these things. Oh, I heard this. Well, where'd you hear that? Because then the person will come back and say you allowed them to say that on your platform about me. Now I'm mad at you. So
That's
that's what
true.
I'm
That's why
saying.
that'll let you.
Well,
Mhm.
everything is
But like I said,
alleged,
I
because
think,
like I said, it is what it
yeah,
is.
I don't know. King Payne just wasn't interesting to me, and like I said, I never did nothing to King Payne. King Payne just was on the other side, and he thinks that he's, in my opinion, more than what he is. So it is what it is. I see you, you see me, we see each other. That's all. Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
But
Well, like I said, Lady Snoop did come on and she said what she said. But now I will say, Lady Snoop said she would do it again. She said the only thing that was different was the money. So Lady Snoop big issue was the money. It was not necessarily that it wasn't a good show or da da. She said it was the money. She said she wanted her money and she didn't get the link that would secure her money to secure her bag. And so
oh,
that's what Lady Snoop problem was, according to Lady Snoop, when she came over here. Now, Lady Snoop did admit that she didn't want to move out of that room. I think Lady Snoop lost the challenge, and Lady Snoop did not want to be on no air mattress. See, this is why I thought Rico would have been good for the show because he used the air mattress. But
oh,
Rico is a liability because he don't have no emotional intelligence. And from what I hear, that people didn't want him on the show. They said that they wouldn't be on the show if he came on the show. So they said Rico is a hard no. So see, again, that's bad. See, it's one thing to be messy, but it's one thing to be violent, one thing to be nasty, one thing to be. I mean, and so nobody don't want to work with him. That's deep. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to work with him. So
Yeah, I
that's
think Rico limit his talent, but he would be good for the show. But just that violent thing, people.
no,
But I
he's
got
violent and all of that stuff, and then he's talking about he gonna bite people and stuff.
yeah.
Ain't
Oh
nobody got
hell no,
time for
not take a
that,
bite out of crime.
girl.
But some people ain't charging. They like, oh, let them do it. Like, no, certain stuff is just not open
You
because
no,
you
no, no.
gotta
Let me
do
tell you
it.
something. Let me say this, baby. There are liabilities, and if somebody get hurt, you are liable. And you talking about somebody losing stuff, you go on over there and let somebody get. Yeah, so yeah, you
That's
got to
why I
be
see you
very
have a
careful.
security. You tell listen, Amtrak is security down, so it is what it is,
Yes,
child.
honey, Miss Amtrak will get you together. They'll put you off on the next stop with the police waiting for you.
Oh,
Yes. Oh yeah, Miss Amtrak don't play that.
but like I said, that's why I love Jefferson and Treasure because they be like the OGs are OGs, and it was a good conversation that you and Lemon had the
We
other
had a
day.
conversation, and you noticed that Lemon was very calm over here, and we didn't have a lot of fool la la. It was good. I'm glad that he came over. So somebody said official Kingpin ain't gonna invite him when he has said that he would bite people. Come on, Sparkles.
Nope, nope.
Well, not only that, but then King Payne and Wiley don't get together, and then King Payne and King Roman. I mean, not King Payne, but Rico and King Roman. So again, and like I said, I don't know if King Roman is going or not. So I'm not putting that on King Roman, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff. So yeah. It's a big
Wait a
T.
minute.
JW has spoken on official
And
campaign. Pastor
Wiley.
doesn't know. Oh wow, he actually said he would bite people. In the past, he said he would do that. Or yeah, in the past, nobody ain't trying to be playing with that. Yeah. So again, well, look, y'all, I'm at my destination. I want to thank Vivian and Sparkles for coming on up, and we're gonna give
Yeah,
y'all more information about the train ride and vacation. More information to come. So thank you. I wish stop bringing up that busted brick. Rico is not invited. Ooh, outspoken called him a busted brick. Jesus. Okay, y'all. Well, look, I gotta go. Peace and love.
February
All right.
15th, I need your information.
That's right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.